Yeah, so Persona will be a B segment, Prevay will be a C segment. I don't think they will continue using the name of Persona, right?
Yeah, it could be an S50 or it could be Persona replacement lah. But either way, let's just look at the car. Forget about the name. All right, so the dimensions for this car, right, is very similar to the obviously the Honda City and the Toyota Vios, but it is lower and wider and
Mm.
longer. I think a little bit longer than the City. What do you think about the exterior design? Because I actually think I quite like it.
I don't know. I mean, first impression is pretty normal
Simple,
to
pretty simple.
yeah.
I think it's well proportioned. Like the size isn't too, you don't get headlights which are too big like you get on the Honda City. Everything's just right size. Everything's just okay. And I think that's a pretty good job. They, pulled it off. Like the proportions are pretty well balanced overall. I do see a bit of a 2 Series. You notice the grill? It kind of
Mhm.
reminds me of a 2 Series, right?
And you get a bit of smoke headlight, and the bottom part is the it's not a fog light, right? It's just a design thing.
Yeah, that's the design I'm talking about. That
Oh, that
portion.
part. Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
intakes. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that
that's
looks
a
like a BMW 2
new
Series.
BMW thing.
Yeah,
Even even looks like the 3 Series, right? The new one.
yeah. But it looks
Octet.
better here than it does on the 3 Series. That's funny. Anyway, the thing I don't like about the car is the front lower intake.
Mhm.
The lower grille at the bumper. It looks a bit boring compared to the rest of the car.
Yeah, it's like it's taken from an older
Any
model.
any car doing like any generic car has that, right? And also the front grille, I feel like it might look better with the Proton grille.
Hmm. Okay.
The side profile.
Yeah.
This is part where my favorite, I think, is just very well proportioned compared to the City and the Vios.
I
They
think because it's longer,
right.
I think it could be better because
Mm-hmm.
I think the body is slightly a bit tall, too tall to my liking.
Right, right.
Like the part where the windows is.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lower it down, I think I would like it more.
I appreciate the fact that they don't put like unnecessary creases or try to make it look more than it is lah. So
For me, it's just good enough, I guess,
yeah, it's
for
good
it.
enough. Correct. Exactly.
It's not too simple, not too cheap looking.
You could
Just
argue it's
the
too
fact,
simple, and I'm okay with that.
yeah,
But the good thing is that it is not ugly. That is the good thing.
yeah. Okay.
Now let's move on to the back. What do you think?
You know what? What's funny is that it kind of looks like Preve. Do you not think so?
Yeah, it does actually. If you look at the rear quarter, right, it like how the
Yeah,
boot lid sort of like cuts in, right?
yeah. And the lights, the shape of the rear lights.
Yeah, it's almost like they were on the phone before they did this guy. Hey, can you make the
Yeah.
car look a little bit like the Brute?
Then they already knew it, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Uh,
appreciate the fact that there's no fake exhaust. You see. Can we give them a round of applause for that?
but there's no exhaust.
It's fine by me, at least if we don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this car has
But
apparently a 1.5 NE.
but we're not getting that, right? That's the thing.
Oh, I think we are actually.
Really?
It only comes with one engine if I'm not mistaken. And
Uh,
this is supposed to be like one of the more affordable variants. So the light bar is a pretty cool thing. I don't think other cars at this price have that. Definitely a design I welcome from the early days using. Except that early days we only have cars with like the bar actually
uh,
goes across, but it doesn't light up, right?
yeah. And sometimes they do that with a facelift model. They just stuck on a
A
light bar
red
and call it a
panel, right?
facelift.
A red plastic, or they just cover it.
Yeah.
Right. Um, Interior, love the colors using.
Yeah, the
Absolutely
blue.
love the colors. Yeah, sort of like a mini Lincoln Navigator.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we have colors in interior now. Like,
Yeah.
you,
Finally.
yeah, remember when in
Mm.
90s to 2000, early 2000s, every interior was gray, and then 2000s to like 2010s, every interior was black, and
Mm.
then 2010s to like now, every interior was like black and a little bit of red, and finally we're
And
seeing like
yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't help that Malaysia respect their cars that way. So
yeah,
even if you have like a beige or brown interior in other parts of the world, when it comes to Malaysia, it turns to black. The good thing is that we are seeing colors now,
Yeah,
we have whites, like in the Almera, in the city.
yeah,
And now I think it's amazing. It's just that they should just keep trying out different colors. Like
yeah,
orange, yellow.
yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Give people options.
Yeah, it's good. It's just the right amount of color. And then
Yeah,
just leave it black at the bottom, which is perfect.
right. The thing I don't like is the start button area. I feel like I don't need to look at the start button when I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it doesn't need to be there. Like, give me a volume knob and then put the start button where it's supposed to be, which is like next to the steering column. I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
just
didn't
feel
see
like,
the switches. This
yeah, the
really
switches are
look like
pretty cool.
Audi now.
Yeah, the switches look pretty
Mm.
cool.
I'm just thinking how they keep it so clean. So there's no aircon buttons,
I guess
right?
aircon vents, you'll need to go through the infotainment system, which is horrific,
Mm.
but
Yeah, so what people do now anyways. But somehow it's usually a physical button.
yeah. Now the seats itself looks pretty standard lah. Nothing amazing about them other than the pretty awesome colors.
You know what would be nice though?
Mm.
If they switch the colors. Because I
Oh,
think I want the seat to be in darker colors just so that it doesn't get dirty.
dirty. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Just switch it, like
especially the seat bottom, right?
yeah. I think it's really well designed, They have like the speakers
They
in
have
the
really good
middle.
designers there. Yeah,
Yeah, really large door bins that can fit like cigarette.
bananas. No.
Okay, exterior, right?
Yep.
Out of 10, 6.
5 out of 10.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. 6 out of 10.
So you like it? Come on.
No, yeah, 6 out of 10 lah.
After all that, after all that.
No, the point I'm trying to make is that
Yeah.
I like this car as a B segment sedan. In comparison to the City and something like the Persona, I think it's way better. However, it doesn't do anything out of the ordinary lah. So to me, it's a 6 out of 10 for the design, for the exterior. Okay, next one, interior design.
I think it's very premium looking, good color combination. 8 out of 10. No, no. Let's make it 9. 9 out of 10.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
I wanted to give it 9 out of 10, but now you say 9 out of 10, I'll give it 8 out of 10.
Oh, fine, sure. Tell me why is it 8 and not 9?
I just don't like the fact that it doesn't have a volume knob.
Yeah.
I don't like it when there's too few amount of buttons. Otherwise, uh,
Yeah.
very, very pleased with this car lah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, is that all?
Okay, that's all. Let's wrap it up.